All right, so here's the legend, George Saint-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You got to be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who's an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to.
Right.
But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George Saint-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to be George Saint-Pierre.
And he's got more SPs than you.
He does. He's a man.
All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Saint-Pierre! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Great timing on that double leg. Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Islam Makhachev. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, You have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Makhachev's got his back again.
Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Attempting a choke now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Side control is pretty safe there.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. 20 seconds left.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Saint-Pierre's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swell.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Overhand is good.
That high kick will get you spinning. Great landing.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice shot there by the champ.
Saint-Pierre's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
That eye's starting to close. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick. There it is. Now he's running him out. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Great job landing from the top position.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Trying to recover full guard there.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're going to just get more and more swollen. Another big takedown.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Final seconds here of round 2. Well, Saint-Pierre's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, heading back to the corner, and Saint-Pierre's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you've been hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your cover. Getting them out here.
Oh, man, beautiful job to target that already compromised spot. It's getting worse by the minute.
Oh, big elbow. Massive shot from the top.
Nice positional control here.
Another strike gets through from the top position. The doctor may have to take a look at this. He's getting hit on that swollen area over and over again, and it seems critical now.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Good work from the top here by Makhachev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Great shot from the top position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. "45 seconds remain in the round." Saint-Pierre's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, incredible drama here in this fight. I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in it, given all that swelling around his eye. We'll see what the cut man can do to stop the swelling here over these 60 seconds. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 rounds.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. That's it. That'll do it.
Oh! Woo!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.